Welcome to the Speck Designs podcast. Okay, let's unpack this. If you're momentarily wondering about our unusual intro, it's because today we're undertaking a fascinating deep dive into the inner workings of a digital marketing agency itself, Speck Designs.
Yes.
We're extracting core strategies and unique insights directly from their own foundational material, specifically what looks like their very first deep dive script and a really insightful blog post.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the crucial role of high-converting landing pages, especially for service businesses. For you, the curious learner who follows this space, this isn't just marketing theory.
No, not at all.
It's about understanding these cutting-edge strategies for making your service offers crystal clear and your digital efforts genuinely measurable, in today's landscape.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is how a company, right from the get-go, lays out such a clear value proposition, a strategic vision. It immediately signals a deep understanding of their mission and, frankly, the challenges their clients are up against.
Yeah.
And this focus on landing pages from Speck Designs, it really underscores a fundamental shift.
A non-negotiable shift, you said.
Yeah, I think so. Especially for service businesses. How they need to approach their online presence, it's just moved so far beyond merely having a website.
Right. It's not just a digital brochure anymore.
Exactly. It's about engineering precise strategic conversion pathways, purpose-built.
That distinction feels key. So our mission for this deep dive is to pinpoint and maybe elaborate on Speck Design's most important insights, like why landing pages aren't just helpful, but indispensable.
Strategic imperative, really.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And what specific principles, maybe ones people overlook, make them actually work to turn curious visitors into, engaged, loyal clients. You should walk away understanding the what, the why, and the how.
For real-world impact.
Yeah. Okay, so Speck Designs makes this really compelling case that the days when a general website was, quote, enough are definitively over. They argue specialized landing pages are now crucial. But, for our listeners who are already pretty savvy with digital marketing, why is this distinction so critical for service businesses? What makes these pages uniquely powerful compared to, say, just a really well-done services page on the main site?
That is a crucial distinction. If we connect it to the bigger strategic picture, it's really all about eliminating noise and maximizing focus.
Yeah.
A traditional website serves multiple purposes, right?
Sure. Brand building, info hub.
Exactly. Showcasing everything you do. It invites exploration, which can be great. But a landing page, as Speck Designs really emphasizes, is a purpose-built marketing asset designed to achieve a single specific goal.
One goal.
One goal. And for service businesses where the product is often intangible, trust is absolutely paramount, and the client journey can be complex. The singular focus is honestly a profound game changer. It's about meeting a specific need at a specific moment.
What Speck Designs highlights about this really struck me. They break down several reasons for this unique power. One of the first is clarity of the offer. Makes sense. Instead of a potential client getting lost in a maze of different service options, a landing page lets you isolate and really articulate one specific service or solution. They give great examples like free 30-minute consultation for small business accounting needs.
Or get a comprehensive quote for your home renovation project. Very specific.
Right. Now, for a business that does offer multiple things, how does the singular focus avoid making the brand seem limited? Does that make sense?
Totally.
Yeah.
It's about strategic simplification, not limitation. Speck Design shows that by offering a very specific doorway, that's the landing page, you're guiding the visitor straight to their immediate need. It stops that analysis paralysis.
Okay, I see. Stops them getting overwhelmed.
Exactly. And then there's targeted messaging. Super important. If someone clicks an ad promising, say, a solution for digital marketing audits, the landing page has to perfectly align with that promise.
No bait and switch.
Absolutely not. Consistent language, consistent visuals, and crucially, the exact offer they expected. Any inconsistency there? Well, it doesn't just lower conversions, it actively erodes trust. The visitor feels misled, and they're gone.
Okay. And for many service businesses, the goal isn't just website traffic, right? It's generating actual connections. Leads. Speck Designs highlights the landing page's power as a lead generation engine.
Yeah, that's core.
These pages are designed often expertly to gather info from interested prospects, usually by offering something valuable in return, like that e-guide idea, choosing the right financial advisor.
Or discount, yeah.
So what unique insights do they offer about what kind of information to collect, especially thinking about high-value services where you don't want just anyone filling out a form?
That's a great point. They advocate for balance. For high-value services, it's not just about collecting any lead, but qualifying them. Spec Designs often uses like micro-qualifying questions right in the form.
Oh, interesting. Like what the...
Not to overwhelm, but to gently pre-screen. Maybe asking about budget range or project timeline. It subtly indicates their level of intent.
Okay, got it.
And this ties into the streamlined user experience.
Yeah.
By removing all those typical website distractions, navigation menus, links to other pages, the visitor's journey becomes incredibly focused.
Less cognitive load, as they say.
Precisely. It guides them directly towards that one desired action. And for service businesses, where sales cycles can be longer, making that initial next step as easy, as frictionless as possible, that's absolutely vital.
My personal appreciation for marketing always comes back to what you can measure, what works. Spec Designs notes that a huge power of landing pages is measurable performance.
Definitely.
Every single element, they say, from headlines to button colors, can be tracked, analyzed, A/B tested. This allows for real-time insights, continuous optimization. But beyond just knowing if a page converts, what kind of deeper insights should businesses be looking for? It's got to be more than just the final conversion rate, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's far more nuanced. Spec Designs really encourages going beyond just those surface-level metrics. They often look at micro-interactions.
Like what exactly?
Things like how far users scroll down the page, where their mouse hovers, heat maps, or even tracking form field completion rates before someone hits submit.
Ah, so seeing where they drop off.
Exactly. These signals can unlock really unexpected insights into what users are thinking, where the friction points are. If, say, tons of users bail after you ask for a phone number, that suggests maybe a trust issue or it feels too invasive at that stage.
I see.
So it allows for incredibly granular data-driven tweaks. It transforms what could be guesswork into a much more precise, almost scientific approach to improving results.
Okay, so we've clearly established the undeniable power of these focus pages for service businesses. The why is solid, but knowing why isn't quite enough, is it?
Not really, no.
The real question for you, the listener, and where Spec Designs really seems to deliver, is in the how. What are those concrete, actionable steps to build a page that actually converts effectively for a service business? Going beyond just, slapping some text and images onto a template.
Right, this is where the rubber meets the road. Spec Designs lays out an 8-point strategy, and they emphasize that successful landing pages are built as much on understanding psychology as on design principles.
Okay. Point one.
Point one, and maybe the most crucial, crafting an irresistible offer. This isn't just any offer. It has to directly hit the target audience's most pressing needs, their pain points.
So really specific value.
Exactly. They cite examples like free home renovation consultation with 3D mockup, adding that extra value, or 20% off your first digital marketing audit for local businesses, again specific. Or a really valuable e-guide like understanding your tax obligations as a small business owner in the gig economy. The key is perceived value and immediate relevance.
Okay, makes sense. Nail the offer first. Then what?
Then you need a headline with a punch. And Spec Designs doesn't just mean catchy for the sake of being catchy.
Right.
They advise focusing acutely on benefits, not just features, and often leveraging psychological triggers. So instead of just saying, we offer web design services,
Which is pretty dry.
yeah, their approach would be something more like transform your business with a stunning lead-generating website that converts 2x faster. See the difference?
Huge difference. It directly answers what's in it for me and what problem are you solving.
Precisely. And following right on that, seamless ad-to-page alignment is just non-negotiable. If your ad promises a free SEO audit for e-commerce stores, the landing page must deliver exactly that, period.
Consistency is key.
Absolutely. Spec Designs points out that any inconsistencies in branding, in the language used, or in the offer itself create immediate confusion. They erode trust instantly and lead to high bounce rates. You're basically just throwing ad money away.
Okay, so offer, headline, alignment. What's next? The action part.
You got it. The absolute core, the epicenter of a high-converting landing page. The crystal clear call to action, CTA. Spec Designs emphasizes it has to be prominent, visually distinct.
Stand out.
Yeah, really pop. And use action-oriented, benefit-driven language. Forget generic stuff like submit.
Ugh. Yeah, submit is terrible.
Right. Think more like book my free consultation today, or get my custom renovation quote, or download the e-guide now. Action words. They even suggest using strategic microcopy right near the button.
Microcopy? Like what?
Little clarifying phrases,
Yeah.
like no credit card required or takes only 60 seconds. Things that proactively address potential worries or friction
Yeah,
points.
yeah.
Builds confidence.
Reducing that last-minute hesitation. Clever.
Very. Now, beyond the direct advertising push, they also wisely suggest don't neglect SEO.
Even for landing pages, I thought they were mostly for paid traffic.
Many are, but optimizing them for relevant, often long-tail keywords can attract valuable organic traffic too. It expands your reach without extra ad spend. Why not?
Right. Makes sense. Free traffic is good traffic.
And especially for service businesses, where trust is just so critical. Social proofs is absolutely essential. Spec Designs really highlights the power of client testimonials, detailed case studies, star ratings, maybe logos of well-known clients you've worked with.
Proof it works for others.
Exactly. These aren't just decorations. They actively demonstrate credibility and significantly reduce that perceived risk for someone considering your service.
And to maintain that laser focus we talked about earlier.
Eliminate distractions. This is often where clients might push back, wanting to add more links, more info.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
But Spec Design's philosophy seems pretty clear. No navigation menus, no links sending people off to other parts of the main website. The sole purpose of that page is conversion to the specific offer you stated. They apparently have some powerful stories about clients who finally embraced this minimalist approach and saw significant jumps in conversions.
Focus equals results. Okay, and the last principle.
Finally, and maybe the most powerful one in the long run, embrace continuous testing and optimization. No page is ever truly perfect right out of the gate.
Always iterating.
Always. Spec Design stresses the importance of A/B testing, maybe even multivariate testing, trying different headlines, different CTAs, hero images, tweaking form fields. It's not just about fiddling with colors.
It's about data.
It's about making informed, data-driven decisions that progressively improve those conversion rates. They use tools like heat maps, like we mentioned, user session recordings, to figure out why users aren't converting, not just that they aren't. It's this ongoing, iterative process of refinement that really sets high-performing pages apart.
So wrapping this section up, what does this all mean for you, the listener? Spec Designs clearly positions a high-converting landing page not as a nice-to-have, but as an absolute necessity, a fundamental piece for any service business serious about digital marketing.
Yeah, not a luxury, a requirement.
And they even hint at how these pages fit into a bigger picture, mentioning other tactics in their blog, like 12 social media strategies that bring in clients, or email marketing for accounting bookkeeping. It's all part of a connected digital strategy, isn't it?
It's a powerful ecosystem, yeah. Each component should reinforce the others.
Wow. What an incredibly clear, really actionable, and I think deeply insightful exploration into such a core component of digital marketing. For you, the learner, it should be just abundantly clear now that the era of just having a website, like some static brochure, that's truly behind us.
Long gone.
We are squarely in an age of strategic, focused digital assets that are engineered specifically to convert.
Indeed. And the real value, I think, comes from understanding not just what these principles are, but the nuance, the why behind each one, and crucially, how they interlock to create that conversion machine.
Right. It's the system, not just the parts.
Yeah, that level of understanding transforms a page from just being a simple online display into a dynamic, measurable engine for sustainable business growth.
And that brings us quite nicely to our final thought. Something for you to chew on after this deep dive. If continuous testing and optimization are absolutely vital for landing pages to succeed, what does this imply about how all businesses should view every aspect of their digital presence?
Interesting question.
Should any online asset, your main website, your social profiles, anything ever truly be considered finished? Or are we all effectively entering an era of perpetual strategic improvement, where iteration isn't just a tactic, but the only constant?
That's a profound thought to end on. Is anything ever really done online?
Something to ponder. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We really hope you feel incredibly well-informed now and maybe ready to apply some of these insights to your own strategies. Until next time, keep digging, keep learning.
Or keep asking those interesting questions.